For his journalism, Igor Vinyavsky, the editor of View newspaper, faces up to 7 years in prison. Outside his jail, a protest is attended by the independent press and suspicious-looking men in fur hats and fitted coats.
Вы не журналист? Нет. What might seem quite unusual, but is fairly typical in Kazakhstan, is that at these events about human rights, journalists very often outnumber the participants. And then, of course, you have state security officers, everybody believes, who come and film the journalists doing their work.
It's an intimidating atmosphere for independent media to operate in. During unprecedented violence in western Kazakhstan in December, exclusive pictures from news portal Stan.kz were rebroadcast worldwide. Managers say their coverage of the worst unrest since Kazakhstan's independence prompted state security to raid their offices and interrogate their staff.
The pressure is not only on us but on all journalists who are trying to understand what's happened, and it's getting worse.
The authorities have tried to blame the violence on this exiled banker. An outspoken government critic, Mukhtar Ablyazov is wanted in Kazakhstan over an alleged $5 billion fraud. Ownership here is notoriously opaque, but it's widely believed Mr. Ablyazov finances media outlets that include both Stan.kz and View. President Nazarbayev's most senior advisor claims his media empire is inciting social hatred, using biased and provocative journalism to try to overthrow the state. Stan.kz stands by its reports, but some observers say truly independent media in Kazakhstan does not exist.
Most of the media reporting on politics are having their own agenda, which is dictated not by the standards of quality journalism, but by the vested interests of political opponents.
Regardless of their funding or their bias, journalists like Vinyavsky and others who criticize the Kazakh government are increasingly paying for their point of view with their freedom. Forestier-Walker, Al Jazeera, Almaty.